I'm going to be making my first Korean recipe. Yay!
I was born in Seoul, Korea, adopted when I was 6 months old, and raised in the Midwest. My whole childhood and most of my adulthood I spent denying my Asian heritage. Now is the time that I take back my unique Korean American story. I am starting the journey for the first time to learn about my Korean heritage. This is my Midwest Korean adoptee life.
Hi all, it's Jamie. Today I am going to be making my very first Korean recipe. After looking through all the recipes out there, some of them are a little bit intimidating, so I thought I would just go ahead and try the Korean braised chicken. So this is a moment for me. I have explored other cooking styles. Other than Midwest cooking, I can definitely make a great casserole or hot dish if you live in Minnesota. But I haven't made any Korean food ever. I've made Indian. I have tried cooking, even Chinese, but never Korean. And I think the deeper fear is that I won't like it. And I feel shame around that somehow. I have gone to some Korean restaurants and, it hasn't always been the most amazing experience. So I think that made me a little bit shy that maybe I'm not going to like Korean cooking, and I haven't been ready to really dive into that. So we're going to dive into it today. Let's do it. So after looking through a lot of Korean recipes, I started to get a little overwhelmed because some of the ingredients I didn't really understand. But this recipe I chose because it looked pretty easy. I guess we'll see. It's on KoreanBaksang.com, so I'm super excited. It's a Korean's mom home cooking, which I really liked about this site. So I'm making Jjimdak Korean braised chicken. It's a hearty, flavorful Korean braised chicken dish. It's very easy to make at home with a few basic ingredients. If you want it to not be spicy, omit the chili peppers. So I definitely want the chili peppers because I love spicy. So Jjimdak is a braised chicken dish. Jjim generally refers to dishes that are steamed, stewed, or braised in sauce, and dak means chicken. Braised in a sweet and savory braising liquid, the dish gets its nicely clean, spicy kick from dried whole red chili peppers and fresh hot chili peppers. Unlike Jjimdak, also known as Tang. Okay. I think this is why I haven't started making Korean dishes, because a lot of it is uncomfortable. Like, I don't even know the pronunciation of everything. But we gotta start somewhere, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all the ingredients and start making it. Let's do it. Is it just a Midwest thing that I always use a good Pyrex measuring cup for most everything, or is it just normal home cook thing? But I use these things for anything. My husband always makes fun of me because alright, well that's one way to open it. Makes fun of me because I use them for everything. I'll pour cans of soup in them and eat out of them. I use them for a lot of things. Okay, half a cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, which I have never cooked with oyster sauce before ever. This has not a strong smell to it, but it definitely has an odor. Not like oysters, but okay. the mirin, which is rice seasoning, and I've never cooked with this before either. And I'm supposed to add 2 tablespoons. And corn syrup and dark brown sugar. Okay. Sesame oil. I think I'll just give it more spice. Let's see what happens. That odor of that sauce. Okay, so the pot wasn't big enough, so I just moved everything to a large pot. Now I'm going to add the braising liquid. 8 to 10 minutes. Woo! Clean up. Okay, I added the noodles and the jalapenos and green onion, and now I am ready to serve it up. I literally just had to Google if it's in Korean culture to use chopsticks, and it is. So it says Koreans use a spoon and a set of chopsticks when dining. You should always use utensils. The spoon is for your rice and soup, and your chopsticks are for everything else. It's uncouth to use both your spoon and chopsticks at the same time. Unfortunately, I do not have any chopsticks, so I will definitely have to get chopsticks, but I'm going to use a fork. I know that's probably not great to try it for the first time, and I will get chopsticks for the next time. Just going to make sure I get a little bit of everything. Ready to try my first Korean homemade dish. I'm excited. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit of mushroom. These noodles look amazing. They're just like clear and beautiful. They look so beautiful. And a carrot. And this. And I know this is not appropriate. I'll have chopsticks the next time I'm eating it like an Italian. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's really good. Might be emotional with all my firsts as I take everyone along with me. I apologize. Again, it just keeps on hitting me. Why have I waited so long? This is beautiful. It's a beautiful dish. It tastes like a hug. The glass noodles have this beautiful texture. The mushrooms in it, I love everything about it. I think I was nervous with the scent of the aroma of the oyster sauce, but this is so nice. And it's so comforting. It's so good. And the sauce is just very smooth, and it has a little bit of a bite and spice to it, which is really nice. I did it! What did I learn? I learned that Jjimdak is like a braised or steamed meat. Jjim means that, and dak means chicken. So I'm excited to keep on trying and new recipes and keep cooking my way through along this process of learning more about my Korean heritage. And thanks you guys for coming along with me. We did it!